What's going on, everybody? It is Thursday, and that can only mean one thing. Another watch-along from the Insiders for TNA Wrestling. We've got a lot to talk about tonight. We got Joe Hendry in concert, and among many, many other things. But before we do, I'm going to fly through this really quick. There's the preview from Jeff, and here we go. Let's see if I can keep up. We Joe Hendry concert, Fraxiom, Nick and Ryan, Nemeth. Yep, nope. Eric Young. We're going to hear from Mike Santana, Matt Cardona going up against one another. The Hardys and Leon Slater against the System. Tyson Dupont against Ace Austin. Fraxiom against Nick and Ryan Nemeth. There you go. And the Knockouts Battle Royal. That should be awesome. And, of course, anytime Joe comes out here and sings, it's going to be a night to remember. So we might find out who his next opponent is going to be because, you know, they like to interrupt his singing. Or he might be singing about his next opponent as well. But as always, with me tonight, we've got Jeff. Jeff, what's going on, man? Another week of TNA.
Yeah, another week. Another week of cold and snow in the Northeast.
Week of ice, yes.
Yep. Yeah, doing great.
Except for travel and all that stuff that you normally need to have go well. Yes. And we got a very colorful, bright light show over there on the other side. It's almost like imagine you're in like a like a 70s disco, or you're looking at a DJ in a DJ booth over there, which I guess would work for Tazzy. Tazzy, what's going on, man? You got all those lights going on in there and everything like that, looking good.
Well, and I was like, I'm called the party host, so I was like, well, might as well bring the party to for you. But I can do this. I can do it this week. I'm looking forward to this. You guys ready? You guys ready?
Yes.
Hopefully my end works, but go ahead.
If it don't, it's all good. It's just effect. You guys ready? You all ready? Ladies and gentlemen, it's a TNA party, baby. Let's go.
There you go. Can't start the party without that.
So
Did it play?
It played.
It did. They're good.
So I can't wait, man. I the two shows I can't wait for millions of reasons is this show in NXT, because they're collaborating and it's like you just don't know what's going to pop up.
Yeah,
we saw that on Tuesday. Just saying.
People were like reaching out to me, asking me why Fandango is back in NXT. I'm like, no, that's not the case. I said they're collaborating, and I said they used his old entrance music, which was really kind of funny that they used the Fandango stuff. I kind of enjoyed that. But yeah, man, it's both shows right now, especially if you're a TNA fan and an NXT fan. I mean, you just can't miss the shows. They're both really, really good. A lot of fun going on with all this collaborating and stuff. And yeah, it's a great time to be fans of both of those wrestling shows, and it's just can't miss Tuesday or Wednesday right now. So, a lot of you people who are Alexa Bliss fans should be happy because it's now been announced, and I honestly think that they're feeding these dirt sheets misinformation, which I kind of appreciate actually. But it's now been said that she is a part of SmackDown, so we should see her possibly even tomorrow night. So we'll see how that goes. But I kind of like it when they don't know everything. So it's kind of cool. Okay, just some quick business to get rid of. We'll go through the card. So first off, we will return on Sunday. No, I'm sorry. Super Bowl Sunday, we won't. Well, we'll kind of return. Jeff and I are going to record an episode of Between the Ropes because obviously Sunday is Super Bowl. So everybody, I'm sure, is going to be partying, watching the Super Bowl and all that good stuff, especially the fans of the teams. But most people are going to watch it anyway. I mean, I know I watch it just for trailers and all that kind of stuff. But we're going to record an episode of Between the Ropes. So that is going to be out there. So make sure you go check that out. And then, of course, we'll be back with Fireflies Forever next Tuesday. Now, that could be very interesting if Alexa shows up, like the rumors are talking about. So we'll have a lot to talk about in that show, too. Last week was really good. We had a lot of stuff to cover. We went overtime and was just a really good show. So if you haven't, go check that out. So that is what we've got going on. And Tazzy, what have you got coming up?
Okay. Let's start with this first. Tomorrow, we are doing it SmackDown. We're going to start at 7. We're going to start at 7 p.m. Eastern time. I'll tell you why in just a second here in a minute. We're going to start at 7 and enjoy it. And we're going to have a lot of fun. Everything else after tomorrow is gonna be played by ear. You guys know who I work for. I'm back on Monday. So as you guys know, Shane wasn't doing well. He's better, but he's I don't know. He won't me to tell you this, but I'm gonna tell you this because we always at the party we like to tell you the truth. He has strep throat right now. So once he gets settled with that, he should be back to normal. Which means Elimination Chamber is already set up and ready to go. It's already out there. The whole WrestleMania weekend is all set up and ready to go because by the time I get back, I'm gonna be tired. So I don't really like setting it up. So that's SmackDown. SmackDown, NXT Stand and Deliver. Night 1, Night 2, and WrestleMania. That's well, I'm sorry. Raw. What is that? Raw. All set up, ready to go. Make sure you guys drop a like. I do want to apologize because I feel like I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. I don't feel like the channel is doing as well like I thought it was going to be right now. But we're going to fix this. If you guys have any ideas, come and comment. Same thing with here. I know they talk about send a comment here. Same thing. If we can do something better, let me know because I am totally down to do whatever. All these channels is for you guys. It's all for you guys. So yeah. So everything's set up. Once Jay is fully back to normal, then you'll start seeing it's gonna be like pop-ups. You're gonna start seeing the Raw and SmackDown and stuff like that popping up and everything. So that's what I got. I'll see you tomorrow for SmackDown.
I can't believe it's already that time of the year for you, man. That's crazy. It goes fast.
And it's gonna be a little while because I'm now full time. So it's like I'm literally gonna be multitasking a lot. I'm still gonna be doing the channel, but I'm gonna be doing a lot.
Pitchers and catchers report pretty soon, I know too.
Next Wednesday. Yep.
Crazy. Super Bowl ends, and man, you're turning it around on almost ready for baseball again. Yeah.
Literally, yeah.
Crazy. All right. Let me welcome some people in, and we will go over that card that's up on the screen there real quick. So let's see. We got a lot of people. Christopher, Matt, Andrea, Hassan, James Chadwick, Christopher, DRO is here. We have Derek. What's up, Derek? Clown. Dylan Capata is here, just trying to take his mind off of things. Well, that's what wrestling's usually good for. Jason Stoffer, he is talking about your Eagles, man. Black. I don't want to hear that. But good luck. But even though I really don't want you to win. Deanna's here. Jahir is here. Damien's here. Hello. AB is here. We've got, let's see if I have anybody else that I'm missing here. It looks like a lot of the same people. Derek, Brandon, Davey. Hello, Brandon. A Jedi Warrior. Hello to you. Terrence. John G. Arthur. Hello, Arthur. How are you? He thinks Tasha will win the Battle Royal. Sean Rousset. What's up, Sean? Okay. All right. I think we're caught up. So there you go. So again, like I said, we'll be recording an episode of Between the Ropes. That'll be on the YouTube channel. So make sure you check that out. Please make sure if you're new, you subscribe. Please make sure you like the video before you leave. That's your homework. And then hit that notification bell if you want to be notified about when we have future content. And you'll have to make sure you check the YouTube channel if you want to hear this week's edition of Between the Ropes. So make sure you do that. Make sure you do that. All right. Let's go through that card and see what we got. We'll hear from Eric Young. He's got a lot of splaining to do. Jeff. We got to hear from Eric Young. Why? Why, Eric? Why? What happened to cause this?
And if you see the graphic that they put out for this little segment, I'll go ahead and show everyone so we can all say the same thing at the same time.
Yep.
Look at the masks. Love it. I love it. He's got his own little henchman there going on. So it should be interesting to hear what Eric Young has to say. NXT's Tyson Dupont against Ace Austin, Tazzy. What do you make of that one?
Yeah, that's gonna be good. Anytime you put Ace Austin on my screen, I'm happy. But just to see a lot of the talent of NXT that wasn't getting used, technically, it was getting used, but it wasn't getting used. Especially in the tag team division, which is very stacked in the NXT. It's very intriguing. You guys go see somebody really good here. I know you guys seen them as a tag team, but should be a lot of fun to see this guy in a singles competition, along with probably a couple of guys that's going to be outside the ring at the same time.
Yeah, you might want to watch for a little interference in that match. Mike Santana against Matt Cardona. An interesting matchup, for sure. And, you know, Matt's kind of making his rounds. You know, he got his title shot. Now he's going up against one of the toughest guys right now, toughest SOBs in TNA, Jeff. Mike Santana and Matt Cardona.
Yeah, apparently I was thinking of Christmas again and getting right the rest of Santana. So
that's all good.
That's all good. I'm tired.
We know what you meant.
Yeah, I'm exhausted. But yeah, this should be a lot of fun. What's up, Conrad?
Hey, Conrad.
This should be a lot of fun. Should be violent. I want to see these two dudes like get violent. I mean, wasn't Matt Cardona the GCW flag bearer for a while? Let's see more of that. Let's see some violence in TNA. I'm ready for it.
We got the Knockouts Battle Royal, which could be our main event. Or it could lead off the show. We'll have to see how that goes. But that is gonna obviously it's for a shot at the title. So who is next as far as getting a shot at that championship? We have the Hardys and Leon Slater against the System. Tazzy, the System always just seems to win. I know whether they cheat to win or whether they don't, but it's an interesting matchup. They're going to have the numbers, as they always do. But the Hardys and Leon Slater is a very interesting matchup.
Two things. Right back to that Knockouts Battle Royal. Don't be shocked if a certain Corey Jade is in that Rumble. Don't be shocked in that. The Hardys, oh my God, dude! The Hardys in just in the match in general. I'm surprised we still see it. It's like we are very fortunate to see them still doing what they do. Kind of the same thing we do with the mortar guns, machine guns. But I don't know, but I'm a little worried at the same time because the System is on fire.
Yeah, for sure. We have a championship match again. The NXT Tag Team Championships on the line. Fraxiom again, putting their titles up against Nick and Ryan Nemeth. And the question really is here, can Ryan go an entire match without throwing his brother under the bus and without pissing off his brother? That's the question here, I think, to function, Jeff. I don't know how this is going to go, but I really kind of think that the better team, which is Fraxiom right now, I'm sure is probably going to defend those titles.
I just need somebody to shut Ryan up. That's all.
Oh, my God.
That's all.
I agree. I agree. The show has started. We're getting some highlights from last week. And, of course, then we have the Joe Hendry Championship Live concert, which also could be our main event tonight. So we never know. And yeah, Jeff, you know, to your point with the Rumble too, or with the Rumble, the Knockouts Battle Royal, do we get some surprises back to Tazzy's point too? Do we maybe see someone who's been teasing on Twitter a lot in Kylan King make a return for this?
I think it's very possible because especially now with all of us knowing what we kind of assumed with Jordan Grace and her no longer being in TNA, it's time to bring in some new faces or some faces that we haven't seen in a while. So, man, we're kicking off like this, huh?
The Rock concerts first, baby. By the way, I'm eating God's candy right here. You ready? Chewy Tic Tacs. Oh my God, are they good?
Hey, by the way, you guys realize what WrestleMania weekend is on?
It's in
like Easter weekend.
Oh my God, are you serious? It's Easter weekend?
Yeah.
And it's 2 nights, so it's going to be Easter Sunday.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Well, I mean, the you know, family dinners and all that kind of stuff on Sundays are usually after around church time. So they usually happen in like midday. I guess they figured by the end of the night, everybody will be ready to go. That is weird, though. That is very weird. I'm hoping Kylan King shows up. Let's hear what Joe has to say. And then we'll talk about food. He's getting right into it. It's a championship concert. Who's going to bust up his championship concert? Okay, chat. Who's going to bust up Joe's championship concert? Who's going to bust it up? Let's hear it. Who do you think is going to bust in here and bust this up? Because you know someone's going to do it. What's up, Tyler? Says, want to hear you all. Deanna says Matt Cardona. And I'm kind of thinking Frankie Kazarian. He is the champion, my friends. And he'll be the champion till the end.
Oh, my God.
I love this. Hendry is the champion. Oh, my God. This is priceless. Love it. I love it. AJ Francis. AJ Francis hates his singing. We know that. We believe, Chance. Deanna says, I love this man. Oh, my God. See what he's got next. It's a serious one. There's a lot of hurt in the world. A lot of struggle. Okay, now. Positivity. Let me hear you say we believe. No, they don't care about copyright, Melissa. All right, here we go. Gas prices and inflation. The world's going to hell. That doesn't matter because Joe Hendry won the belt. Oh my God, dude. Joe Hendry won the belt. Let's go.
This is crazy.
Oh my God, dude. Everything is terrible except Joe Hendry when he's not the champion. It offends me.
Gosh.
Joe Hendry won the belt. Here we go. Hendry won the belt. Hendry won the belt. Oh, this is great. Great. All right. There's another part. Okay. We need a Joe Hendry album. This is the part of the song where a fucking upcoming challenger cuts me off in the middle of my concert.
There you go.
Oh my, look who it is.
That's something.
Jake something. Whoa, man.
I was hell mad at that. That was crazy.
Concert's over.
Wow.
Anyone, anywhere, anytime. He did say that. Said I'm taking you up on that offer. Jake something and Joe Hendry next week for the TNA World Championship. What do you got to say to that, boy? Sound like the guy from Phantasm a little bit. Boy. $2026 can't come too soon when Joe Hendry has a concert on Raw on Netflix. Tyler, thank you so much for the super chat. How y'all doing? What did you think about the Rumble? Rumble was awesome. And I love Joe Hendry. We do as well. Thank you. Appreciate that. He appears, I believe. Well, there you go. We got the interruption as we thought. Joe even knew it was coming. Got some good songs. And now we're going to get Jake something. And Joe Hendry next week for the title. And now we got Gia Miller.
That was something.
That was something. Masha Slamovich going to find out who she's going to go up against for the title after the Battle Royal tonight.
Wow, my screen's on fire right now.
Cora Jade. Says she thrives in chaos. I thrive in chaos. Need a little chaos. Cora, you play mind games with me? Yo!
All right.
You draw your X's in lipstick and I draw mine in blood? Woo! Fraxiom and the Nemeth brothers tonight. Hardy's Leon Slater gets the system with Alicia. Up next, Tyson Dupont going up against Ace Austin. All right, got our first break. You know what that means. We got to talk about food. Got to let us know what you had good to eat for dinner, lunch, breakfast. It doesn't really matter. We just do this to make sure people pay attention and get hungry all at the same time. So let us know what good you had to eat today, and I will start with Tazzy. Tazzy, what kind of food did you have today? What did you eat good?
Well, besides those pineapples I just ate, pineapples. Not just kidding. Let me stop. I just had a salad earlier, but I made a butter pecan cake.
A what?
A butter pecan cake.
Oh, wow. Okay. I don't think I ever had that. I've had butter pecan ice cream. I've never had butter pecan cake.
Actual pecans inside the cake.
Wow. Nice. Very nice. All right. That sounds awesome.
I can't tell you how I made it because you're like...
It's a secret.
Come on.
Secret recipe.
Yeah, secret recipe.
Yeah, man. It's a secret recipe. Anthony Slate is here. Hello, Anthony, member of the channel. Thanks for being a member and appreciate you joining us. Tyler says pizza. Jeff, what did you have good?
I had seafood.
Nice.
I had some. It's a local seafood place, and they do like they have fish fry, but
okay.
I had fish, shrimp, clams, and scallops.
There you go.
Yeah, so it was good. Really good.
There you go. Sounds awesome. Spaghetti and meatballs and garlic bread, and for dessert, chocolate chip cookie, says Brandon. Chicken wings, vegetables, and cornbread. Grilled, is that paninis? I think that's paninis. Grilled paninis and potato wedges. Rice and beans and chicken tenders and bananas. Sausage, smoked bacon, hash browns, scrambled eggs, mushrooms, fried bread, and tomatoes, says James. Ground turkey tacos with strawberry lemonade for dinner. Steak and chicken bites, tortilla chips, cookies, and a sparkling drink. Pork chops with fries. Tyler, you gotta specify, Tyler. Is it plain pizza or do you have toppings on that? Salmon, wild rice, and green beans for Derek. Taco night, says Andrew. Rice, says Mickey. Andrea says egos and turkey sausages with orange juice for breakfast. Sometimes you got to use, like, when you go out and you get lunch meat, right? Sometimes you got to use it up because the lunch meat doesn't really last very long in the fridge.
No, it don't.
So I bought myself a pound of turkey, and I'm like, hey, you know what? I'm not going to use this up. So I had my wife buy me a jar of turkey gravy, and I just got all the lunch meat turkey. I shredded it, and I mixed it in with the turkey gravy, and I poured it over bread. So I had an open-faced turkey sandwich tonight. So, all good, Brandon. No worries. We don't all spell very well either. Chicken parm sandwich and French fries. That sounds good. Hey, Hassan, how are you? Taco rice with chorizo. Yum. A lot of taco stuff tonight. Core Life Eatery, a beef box with roasted Brussels sprouts and rosemary potatoes with peppercorn ranch dressing. Chicken bites, quinoa brown rice, green beans, and a bottle of cherry Pepsi. Supreme pizza. There you go. Matthew Smith says cheeseburger in paradise. Very nice. Very nice. I'm having pizza tonight and tomorrow. Tyson Dupont on his way out. I have a couple of movie notes. Number one, I must go see Hard Eyes. It is rated 95% on Rotten Tomatoes. That's a slasher film. 95% on Rotten Tomatoes. I didn't realize it was the same company that did the Thanksgiving movie. That's doing that. Mm-hmm. But I saw him with a machete now. Now I definitely have to go. And I want the mask too. Got to see that. And oh my God, I marked out when I saw the Fantastic Four trailer. Marked out. Literally I got up. There was no way I was getting up to watch it because literally it was on at 4:00 in the morning. It started on Good Morning America. No way I was doing that. But when I woke up and saw it, I literally was up there screaming when I saw Galactus at the end. I was still laying in my bed. Thank God no one else was home. So I am fired up for that.
Did you guys see the Final Destination trailer?
The what?
Oh, yeah.
What trailer?
Final Destination.
Oh my God, yeah. That looks awesome too. Yeah. Gonna be a good year for horror, man. Gonna be a good year for horror.
So I have a question for you guys. I don't know if you guys saw NXT on Tuesday. What did you think about the new faction coming in?
I saw that. You know what? One of the outlines looks a lot like Ricky Starks. A lot. The second guy in, like if you go from left to right and you look at the shape of his head and stuff like that, if that's not Ricky Starks, I'm going to be shocked. But yeah, I saw that. Looks very interesting.
How shocked would that be?
Yeah. Bonus, baby, go watch the trailer. That's all I can tell you. It is a period piece. They're in another universe. They're not in the regular Marvel universe or everybody else is. They're in another universe. They're on a planet that is like retro. So the whole thing is like retro 1960s. And it's supposed to be like the 1963, like our time is when it takes place. Phenomenal. It looks amazing. Like the thing, the CGI looks fantastic. I can't wait. I can't wait. I think it's going to be amazing. The Jurassic, you know what? I'm so skeptical about Jurassic movies. They just keep pumping them out. And like the last couple with Chris Pratt, like the first one was good, but then the last two, especially the last one, was awful. It was awful. I don't know what more they could do with that. They keep trying to milk it, but I don't know. You know, you see that the first one was so good because you never saw anything like that. You never saw like dinosaurs and stuff on a screen like that. And it was just so good because of that. Now it's really run its course. I just don't know. I'm probably going to end up waiting to see it on whenever it comes out streaming. I just can't watch any of those. R.I.P. Virginia Hallis McCaskey. Oh, that's George Hallis's wife, I assume, by the dates. Yeah, it has to be. Wow, she's 102. Damn, that's a good long life. Yeah, I am I'm very, very, very fired up for that. I got my tickets for Captain America. That comes out in 2 weeks. So I'll be going to see that. But yeah, a lot of stuff going on. Only movie I'm really excited about or waiting for on is Batman Part 2. You're gonna be waiting a while. That's now looking like 2026.
Yep.
When it was supposedly this year, but that it got pushed back. But yeah, Jeff's a big Batman fan.
I am so excited about Mortal Kombat this year. I can't wait for that.
Mortal Kombat. And then yeah, like Tazi said, Final Destination looks good. Scream now. The announcement about Scream. They're bringing the original guy who played the original villain in Scream back for that. So that should be cool. So yeah, it seems like there's a lot of good horror stuff coming out this year. So that's always fun. Ace Austin gets pushed over in the corner. Big splash. Why do they have to make a new Jurassic Park considering Dominion is meant to? Yeah, they'll never be the final one ever if they make any amount of money. They'll never be the final one. They'll just keep going. They'll keep going and going. I didn't see the second part of Dune. I watched the first part, but I didn't see the second part. I have a weird thing with movies that take place in the desert. I don't know what it is. I think it was from when I was a kid. My dad used to watch all the Arabian Nights movies and all that kind of stuff. And I can't watch desert movies. They bother me. I get a headache. So I don't know if I like the first Dune, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to watch the second one. But yeah, it's a weird thing. Speaking of deserts, did you guys see? It was all over the socials. In fact, I think Jason Baker shared it. There was a mummy found. And Jason Baker's, and of course they opened it. And this was like a tomb that was, I guess, hidden for however long, and they took it out. And Jason Baker's the post was priceless because he said, this is something that you see in so many movies. And yet these guys are opening this tomb with this mummy inside of it. It's like, did you not learn from all the mummy movies and all the things that you've seen? What happens when you open a casket? But that was funny. I thought that was cool. Bonus, baby. Shout out my daughter one more time for passing her NCLEX with flying colors down. Official BSN RN. Very cool. Congrats. Awesome news. Ace Austin with a knee. Trying to pull him off the ropes. Couldn't quite do it. Oh, man. Hassan says, I'm voting for Ace Austin. Ace Austin's amazing in the ring. Wesley awfully looks like that Desmond Xavier fellow.
Question is, have you ever seen the both of them in the same room at the same time?
All right, Ace Austin gets the win. Okay. Rich Swann is in New Orleans for the Super Bowl, I see. Oh, wait, that's Flav. Oh, man.
Got your back.
Yeah, Kendrick Lamar is the halftime show. All right, well, here comes the aforementioned Wesley. And now they're ganging up on Ace Austin here. Oh, here come the Rascals. With chairs. Yeah, we're going to get a 3-on-3, aren't we?
We have to.
Yeah, I would think so. Puppy Bowl. Puppy Bowl's fun. Who's winning the Super Bowl? Anyone not named Philadelphia. I hope.
If it were possible to end it in a tie, I'd be fine with that. If it were possible for the fans to win, I'd be fine with that too. But
yeah, I cannot stand. I can't stand Philadelphia, man. Oh, and we have another favorite of everyone.
Yay.
Tessa with another promo. The New Day's theme. That was written by. Oh, who did I see mention that? Somebody that used to write a lot of WWE themes, and now I can't remember.
Oh no. That got debuckled. Oh, it's not the word I'm looking for.
I thought I read that they showed who wrote that theme song, but now I can't remember who it was.
It's whoever's there now. Not the group that everybody hates. It's another group they actually deal with it too.
Rosemary is here. Oh, we're starting the Battle Royal?
Now?
Wow, okay. I didn't expect this. Rosemary is the first entrant?
Guys, I just sent you a text.
Oh, I just saw I saw it came across my screen.
Yep, I got you.
Okay. Is that okay?
Yep.
Yeah, do what you gotta do.
Okay. All right. If I can come back, I will.
Sounds good, buddy.
All right. See you guys.
See you later.
Oh yeah.
Kevin Correa is here. Made the vocal for the New Day. Kevin Correa made it for the wasn't Jim Johnston. Oh, okay. Then that might have been just somebody putting that out there.
Yeah.
That might be who I saw.
So I think what happened was when you do the caption, you're showing on screen, it says Jim Johnston, but you got to remember that Jim Johnston did the original New Day theme music. So that's probably what happened.
Yeah, maybe. I like the Chiefs and the Puppy Bowl too on Sunday night, but they're streaming on Tubi on football game launch. Did you know that people who perform at the Super Bowl do not get paid? Yeah, well, they get tons of attention, so it probably doesn't really matter.
At the same time, Kevin Lamar don't need no more attention right now.
That's true. That's true. I want to see if we have a graphic for the Battle Royal. Oh, there it is. Okay. I hope the Chiefs win too. Look, I know a lot of people hate them because they win all the time, but I like Andy Reid. I think he's a great coach, and I think the Eagles need to keep paying for the fact that they fired him and let him go the way that they did. So, and I also think that I would like to see him be the first one to ever win 3 in a row. No one's ever done it. So that would be kind of cool as well. Really, on paper, if you look at the matchups, the Eagles should win. They have more talent. Their defense is better. They have more talent at the skill positions, but that doesn't always work out that way. And Kansas City, Mahomes just somehow, some way finds ways to win games. And the only way, to me, I think that Philly wins that game is if Barkley goes for at least a hundo and gets a touchdown or 2. If he doesn't and they stop him, then they're not winning. It's that simple. They wouldn't be in the Super Bowl if it weren't for Barkley. And any Philly fan needs to admit that. If you think that if Barkley wasn't on that team, you think that you get to the Super Bowl this year, you're sadly mistaken. I vote for Joyce Grace. Hassan, who are you talking about?
Probably Jordan Grace.
Jordan Grace, for what? She's not part of the Rumble, dude. You
never know.
I mean, she could be, but I'm pretty sure she's done.
Yeah.
I'm English. I don't care who wins. Well, that would make sense. Royal Rumble was good. The whole thing was good. Chris says, I love wrestling. I should hope so. You're on a wrestling show. Makes it a little better for you. Super Bowl 2 weeks until Daytona 500. I've never ever been a racing fan. I don't see the draw in it. I could never even when Dale Earnhardt was going and all that stuff, I couldn't sit there and watch it. To me, it's boring, dude. Like I can't watch these things just going around in circles. I just never saw any. And I know Jody used to go. A lot. Of course, it's from Indianapolis, and being in that area, it's big there.
Mhm.
And I would imagine going live would be fun, but I just can't watch that, man.
Uh-oh.
Steph DeLander. Mance Warner and I are the digital media champion. Said Sammy crossed the line. Cesar Gold. I'm going to cut down and cut up anyone that gets in my way. There's no one in this company that can stop me. And not you, Sammy Callahan. All right, Mance Warner. Telling Sammy how it is. Did you see the end of NXT on Tuesday? It got interesting.
Yeah.
NASCAR is boring on TV except for the crashes. Races are more exciting in person, but not as exciting as demolition derbies. Yeah, here comes Ash by Elegance. Along with Heather by Elegance. And Iceman by Elegance.
Yay.
I was never a big, even growing up when I was younger, I never got into racing stuff. I've never been, I never watched the Bigfoot trucks. I never watched, I was never into that. Never ever got into it. Cora Jade is at the announce table.
Well, I guess she's not in it.
Yeah. She's checking it out, but not in it. Cora's on commentary, yes. Actually thought Roxanne was going to win the Rumble on Saturday. She had a good showing. I think the Rumble winners were pretty well selected. I mean, I know a lot of people are like Charlotte, ho-hum, but look, it's Charlotte's world and everybody's living in it.
Mm.
Jazz is here?
What?
Jazz? Oh my God, Jeff would have been dying. Jazz is here. Yo, look at Jazz, man. She looks awesome. I told you we were going to get some surprises. That's awesome. Jazz is here. I love it. I love it.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, man. That's awesome. Jazz is in NWA. Now, we have a lot of women in there already. I guess some of them weren't announced. Well, that's awesome. We got Jazz back in. Yeah, we got a bunch of people already in there. All right. Alicia Edwards is trying to give the business to Jazz. She better be careful.
Oh, this is a small run.
Oh, here we go.
Small by Royal.
Oh, yeah, it might have gotten one person smaller. Yeah, it is very small, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not a whole lot of people in there. Hey, Chad. Cora didn't look too happy with Roxanne on Tuesday.
Yeah, she almost hit her with the Kindle stick.
All I could say is it better not be Alicia. Jeff's the one Jeff picked to win it. She's in here. She could be a dark horse pick here. Because you want somebody that, you know what I mean? You probably want a heel going up against Masha. And Rosemary just did. So I kind of think that discounts her. Jody Threat and Danny Luna. I don't know that they would do face on face.
No.
Tasha would be a good choice, which a lot of people said they thought she might win. Alicia or the two Elegances, either one of them. Wow, look at this, just hanging on. Yeah, I literally thought there'd be more people. I thought they might do it like an actual battle royal where they might bring people in different times. Wow, Tasha got eliminated right off the bat by her own tag team partner.
Damn.
Knockouts division is wafer thin. Yeah, they are a little thin until some of the people start coming back. Yeah, it's a bummer. I kind of thought that they were gonna just have more people coming out, but yeah, I guess maybe they. Spitfire caught Alicia, and she's gonna get dumped. Alicia's out, having fried shrimp and mashed potatoes and lima beans, says Chad. Nice. Well, very quickly, we're already down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. What's Spitfire doing? Are they getting some hardware?
Oh boy.
Spitfire getting. Who the hell's underneath there?
Like somebody's in there, huh?
That's Ash. That has to be Ash hiding under there, right? That's gotta be Ash. Yeah, Ash is hiding under the bottom. Yep.
Nikki.
Yep, here she comes. She just got pulled out. And pulled out Heather's. What? Look at this. Jody Threats on the other side. They got this big train going on. They were trying to hide under the ring for the entire time. Yeah, this is going to go pretty quick. Yeah, I agree.
What is happening right now?
This is just chaos. Yeah. Cora's going to face Masha in a death match. Cora just referenced to being the death match queen of WWE. Sucks that Tasha got eliminated. Yeah, a lot of you guys were thinking Tasha would win. It's not the case. The concierge saves Ash from going to the floor. But now, look out. Oh, and he can't save Heather. Heather's done. Well, Tessa's looking on here.
Oh.
Wonder if Tessa's going to run down. She said she refused to compete in a match like this.
Man, she wasn't in the Rumble either, so I guess that makes sense.
Terrence is saying Savannah Evans. That's actually who Jeff mentioned. I think he picked that last week. When we were talking about it, I think Jeff mentioned Savannah.
Makes sense right now.
Mm-hmm. Jody Threats out. Savannah's really the only one that kind of does make a lot of sense because she's in there by herself.
Yeah.
Ash wants a timeout. They're all going to eliminate her. They're trying to team up.
What is happening right now?
I don't know. There's no timeouts in wrestling, Ash. Yeah, she keeps pleading her way out of this match. She's trying to team up with she's trying to team up with Jazz. And the crowd is chanting, throw her out. Jazz is going to throw her out. Watch, here we go.
Yep.
Nope. Pulls her back in, and then Rosemary right over there. You know what? Watch Ash win. Which also would make some kind of sense, too, because then she's obviously a heel going up against Masha. I think we could definitely rule out Jazz. I kind of doubt Jazz is going to win. Although it'd be cool if she did. Oh, there's Jazz. And look at this. Ash is going to try to pull her out. She does. Jazz is gone. She went and hugged Rosemary. That was probably not smart.
That's crazy.
Rosemary's out. And so is Ash. Zaya Brookside and Savannah are the two left. Oh, Savannah with a big splash. Gotta be Savannah. Jeff called it, man. The TNA guru called it. Well, let's see. Maybe Zaya will pull off an upset. Tessa staring at the monitor. James says, come on, Zaya. Savannah's got her way up in the air here. Let's see. Oh, now she just bites her hand. Bites her on the hand. Yeah, now they're both on the ring apron.
Oh, my God.
There she goes. Savannah Evans is your winner.
That's funny.
Okay. Next week on Impact, that happens.
Yeah, they're going straight into it. Isn't the next special show next week, too?
Pay-per-view?
The next special, yeah.
Is it already? Let me find out. Let's see. They have a live show, which is 20th and 21st of February. Sacrifice, no, it's not till March 14th. The next one is Sacrifice on March 14th.
That makes sense.
Yeah, Jeff was right again. He called it. Maybe that's why he took off, because, you know, he didn't want to get in trouble for leaking information. The live Full Sail show is in 2 weeks. Oh yeah, that's the one on the 21st. The 20, 20. Well, there is it 21st. I gotta look at the date now.
21st, yeah. Downtown State. Yeah, I think it is the 21st.
Yeah. Well, this is on a Thursday. So that would have to be the 20th.
Okay.
Would have to be the 20th. Let me go back to it here. Yeah. Thursday, February 20th, and Friday the 21st. Well, I mean, Friday it won't be the live one. That'll be tapings afterwards. But Thursday is the live show. Yeah. So the 20th. So yeah, 2 weeks from now, we're getting another live show. So that should be pretty good.
Oh wow, Daylight Saving Times is coming up.
When is that? That's in March?
March 9th.
Thank God. It'll actually be light until 6 o'clock again. Unlike now when it gets dark at 4:30.
So weird.
Extra tapings are the 21st, 20th live show, 21st taping. Yeah. Tessa got go away heat, and TNA is trying to keep her away from live crowds the last couple of weeks. Hopefully I can go to Sacrifice. That'd be fun. Yeah, Sacrifice is March 14th. Yeah, oh yeah, it is Valentine's Day. Yeah.
Next Friday, yeah.
Yeah, the pay-per-view is Valentine's Day. Or no.
No, next week.
Yeah, what am I thinking? No, Valentine's Day is this month, not March. Yeah, that's more close to St. Patrick's Day than it is to Valentine's Day. That's cool though. All right, so we got the winner of the Battle Royal. So we're going to see Savannah going up against the champ, Masha Slamovich. And that's happening next week. The Joe Hendry concert, of course, he got interrupted by Jake something. If you are new to the channel, kindly subscribe. Everyone needs to hit the like button. And also hit the notification bell if you want to be notified about when we have future content, which this week, no live content, but we will be doing a Between the Ropes show, which will be on our YouTube channel. So if you want to check that out at your leisure, you are more than welcome to do that. There's an advertisement for Rebellion already, April 27th in Los Angeles, California.
That's like throwback right there when we you guys first started with the show.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was in LA. All right, what is this? Oh, this is Eric Young.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. Here's Eric Young and the Northern Armory. There we go. Next week looks like it's going to be a packed show. Rebellion will be amazing. The question is, and a lot of people are wondering, like, is Josh now, is Josh done? Because, you know, there really was, he just got beat down, but there really was no, like, no TNA kind of a goodbye type thing. There was really none of that.
Ain't get hurt nothing.
No. Obviously, if he's not, you're going to probably see him here at some point.
Same time, what's the goal for this? Like, you got to have an opponent for this, right?
Yeah, I would think. We are the Northern Armory. The Northern Armory runs TNA Wrestling. Josh Alexander quit. It's going to leave them out in the cold, and I wasn't going to stand by. Insanity 2.0 is my guess. Hopefully they recruit Ethan. New Team Canada. They're chanting USA. No one has wrestled more matches or won more championships than me. I am the one. Wow. I'm above you.
You look like a psychopath.
I'm above the president and the owner.
Wow.
My first act, I eliminated Josh Alexander. The great army requires a great leader, and that's what I am. I remove the walking weapon forever. And when I say forever, I mean, and Macklin interrupts. I can't imagine Macklin's too happy about this. Since when has he been so arrogant? All right, so we're going to hear from Macklin. Now, this Macklin, man, dude, Macklin got beat down by this Northern Armory once before. Is it going to happen again?
Yeah. Nope.
If this is the plan all along, why didn't you just tell me? Said you're the first person I put my trust in. Just gonna wash your hands and act like the bad side of EY. Said you know me. Goes back to that promo that he did.
Mm-hmm.
As long as they're with you, I'm not. Whoa, hold on. Speaking of Josh Alexander.
Interesting.
Josh and Macklin gonna team up. Wow. Talk about unexpected. The two guys who cannot stand one another are gonna team up.
Crazy.
James mentioned that Josh's contract doesn't expire until February, so you might be around for a little longer. Says, I'm still standing.
It's very interesting.
I love TNA. Going to show everybody how much he loves TNA. My final wish next week. One last time for one last match. So next week. Josh and Eric Young for his last match.
That's going to be the main event.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wow. Well, there you go. We now know when Josh's last match will be. Capata, I don't honestly know to answer your question if he's going to be in NXT. I have my doubts that he's going to be in WWE. I kind of really have a funny feeling he might either go to AEW or go to New Japan.
I think New Japan would be the best fit. I'll keep it real with you.
The only reason I'm saying AEW is because of the matchups he could have. He had some killer matchups against Ospreay. So if they bring him in there as a bad guy, he could go up against Ospreay again. And I mean, his matches against Ospreay were unbelievable. So I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I have my doubts. I don't know that he's gonna end up going to NXT or WWE. I just don't know. I don't know. Time will tell. I mean, maybe he will, but I don't know.
He needs to get something in writing, because the last few people that went into AEW are not on TV. Let's put it like that.
I've been talking to some people that think that promotion is like that. There's some of that, and these are people who have been watching it since the start. They're all saying they're going to be surprised if it lasts another like 3-4 years. And I didn't know it was that dire. I don't watch it, so I can't really speak to that. But some of the people who I know have watched it for a long time, so they just can't watch it anymore. So I don't know. Next week is going to be a doozy. Yeah, it's going to be a fun last. Going to get a last match for Josh. I knew they were going to do something with Josh to celebrate his his time, and so I knew we would get something, and it's probably it's going to be a great match for sure. Like Tazzy said, it'll be the main event, and yeah, that'll be the goodbye to Josh. Thanks for subscribing, Chris. Josh should go to WWE. That would be awesome. AEW is bad right now. Yeah, I can't make that assumption. I would never do that. I don't watch it, but I know a lot of people who do, and they all have said that they can't get into it. They said that I don't know. I
think it's just the honeymoon stage is over, and now they gotta really gotta bust their ass now. Their ass down. So
Dynamite did 605,000 last night.
Ooh.
Yeah, their ratings have not been good.
And it was like on the cusp of a million when they was like first couple of years, first 3 or 4 years.
Yeah,
it's weird. It's just weird. It's weird how wrestling fans are. It's just that's the way it is.
Maybe Josh will stay. Look, Scott D'Amore has that thing that he's doing in Canada. And I said, Josh is obviously up there too. Maybe he partners up with Scott, does something up there. That is closer to his home. He lives in Canada, so he would get to, see his family more and stuff like that. So I don't know. Sammy Callahan, and a very pissed off Sammy Callahan.
Yeah, I agree with Conrad on that. It shouldn't matter.
Uh-oh. Sammy and Frankie going at it.
Run.
Stupid Santino. Oh, God.
Oh, boy.
It's an unsafe workplace. I was cutting a 5-star promo. All right, guys. It's the system. Gotta find the system graphic. There we go. Toni Storm last night was looking great. That woman is beautiful.
She's awesome.
AEW is like an indie wrestling show. No stories, just Tony Khan's favorites or dream matches. Well, there's been a story in the feud with Ospreay and Davis. Yeah, I like I said, I can't give an opinion because I don't watch it, so I certainly can't give an opinion. I just had originally thought that Josh would have been a better fit than with them than he would have with NXT, and that's just going by his character, like just the character that he is. Josh is really all about like the 5-star match kind of thing, right? He's just very, very good wrestler, and that's why I kind of thought New Japan or AEW, because he could have some of those matchups against some of those guys that he had matchups with before. And that's why I was just thinking that, but I don't know. Nobody really knows. Kaz is not making friends with Santino. No, I don't think he cares. James says they have stories, just not really compelling ones apart from Toni Storm. The bad part at AEW also is the Death Riders storyline. Ospreay has been feuding with Don Callis family, Death Riders, Swerve and Ricochet, MJF and Jarrett, while setting up MJF versus Hangman. The Hardys are here. And Leon Slater.
It's going to be very interesting.
Oh, that's cool. They all have face paint on. And actually, I think, that's cool, actually. The Matt has the left half. Leon has the right. And then Jeff has the full face. That's really cool how they did that. Hendry says, I agree with everything pro wrestling. Last night's Dynamite was the best effort AEW has put forward. It's frustrating how inconsistent it is. Pay-per-views are solid, however. Do you think Joe Taz and everyone in the chat that Leon could turn heel against Hardy? I don't think so. Leon's kind of on his path, and I don't think being a heel would work with that. All right, so we're going to start out here with JDC and Leon Slater. JDC doing a little dango dance. JDC's going to get an identity complex. He's not going to know who he is. He goes over to NXT and he's dango, and then he continues the dango stuff here. There's an offer code, month free. Enjoy 1 month of TNA Plus.
That's awesome.
Also, I could see the North reuniting if they want to get serious about tag division. Yeah, that would make sense with the two of them. I just don't know. Like I said, again, it was just a total guess on my part. But like I said, I just kind of thought that maybe he would match up. But who knows? We don't. Yeah, like I said, who knows? He could end up anywhere. And if he doesn't end up in WWE or AEW, like I said, maybe he'll go and he'll work on that other promotion in Canada with Scott D'Amore. Who knows?
I do say this. He deserves money. He deserves whatever he gets.
Yeah, I mean, he's great.
He paid his dues.
Mm-hmm. Great wrestler, for sure. Fandango's a nice surprise. Yeah, they played Fandango's music. It was funny.
It was crazy.
Maybe the system shows up with JDC on NXT next week. I would like to see a confrontation between Moose and Obafemi. That'd be really cool. Leon Slater's athletic.
I think the only problem with NXT right now is their man's part of the roster. It's got a little hole in it.
Yeah. The Hardys haven't lost a tag team match in TNA in 10 years. Holy. What a fact that is. There you go. They haven't lost a match in 10 years. Damn, dude. Leon is really athletic. Dango coming back in, and now he's getting some right hands from Matt Hardy. JDC got no, that's Slater coming in. Eddie Edwards down over there, but there's Moose. Moose goes down. Leon Slater. Nice move there by Leon. All right, we got a commercial break. Wherever he goes, I'll support him. Yeah, we'll see, I guess, right? Contract's up in this month, I guess. Maybe, who knows? We'll see. We'll see where he goes.
A lot of contracts up right now.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I thought 2024 was going to be crazy.
There was that surprise release, too, from NXT.
Mm-hmm.
One of the wrestler from Chase U, right?
Yeah, I was kind of expecting that one, actually, because I was like, he wasn't doing anything. So I was like, where is he? And obviously he got released in January.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Leon Slater's the GOAT. AB is still on football. No, I don't hope that, by the way. All the fact police now going online to see if that fact is actually true. Well, of course, yeah. The AB is a sad Bills fan, so that's why he is sticking for the Eagles. I mean, anybody from the AFC or likes any teams from the AFC is obviously not going to stick for Kansas City, so I'm not really surprised.
That's how I'm feeling right now.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, man. If all these conspiracy theories are true, then it'll end up being the Chiefs winning. And then the conspiracy theorists will be out like crazy. That the NFL loves the Chiefs. All right. Well, while we're on break, make sure that if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button while you're here. Also, make sure you drop a like on the stream tonight at some point, sometime. Before you leave, preferably, because, once you're gone, you're gone. So drop a like and then hit the notification bell if you want to be notified about when we have future content. And again, like I said, we won't be back live now until next Tuesday with the next episode of Fireflies Forever. Hopefully we get something on SmackDown tomorrow night. I know everybody will be very happy if we do. And and then we'll have a lot to talk about on the show. Join us for that. We had a really good discussion last week about the Alexa stuff and everything like that. So join us on there, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Tuesday. And then we're right back here again next Thursday for another episode of TNA. So join us for that as well. I know I'm sidetracking from TNA, but Snoop Dogg is everywhere. He's hosting. Yeah, Snoop is all over the place.
It's Snoop.
Yeah, he's all over the place. So many former WWE wrestlers that there are for TNA to sign. I hope TNA signs Duke Hudson, Indy Hartwell, etc. Indy Hartwell, I definitely agree with. I think she'd be great in their knockouts division. And they could use some people there for sure.
Yeah. She should be close to being a free agent now. She should be a free agent now, actually.
Yeah, I would think so. And usually we'll start to see like some new people and some surprises come for Rebellion. So that would make sense. And there's Alicia interfering, of course. Oh, Leon but Moose caught him. Oh, no. Oh, that wasn't good for Leon Slater. He got ragdolled.
Wow.
Look at this. A Moose just catches him in the air and then ragdolled him. Oh. All right, AB, calm down. We get it. You don't like Kansas City. We get it, man. Get over it. Your team lost. I've been over my team losing since like the middle of this season. So get over it. Move past it. Slater's trying to climb back up. Bigger sellout, Snoop or Hogan? Hogan, I don't know if you want to call Hogan a sellout. Hogan's pretty much a dirtbag.
I'm glad you said it because I had some other words, so I'm gonna leave that alone.
Yeah, I mean, all right. Now Moose is in the ring. Now the system has things under control. Moose needs to chill out, man. He needs a drink and start dancing. Dancing, Moose. Every time you see Hogan, he's selling something. Well, when you get old and people just don't really care about you anymore, you kind of got to start taking every advertisement you can, I guess. Chicken wings will cure my insanity. Could we see Moose in NXT? Maybe Oba versus Moose? I don't know. I don't know.
I think a good stand and deliver match.
Moose gets the tag back in. They really are going after Leon Slater here and keeping him over in their corner. Slater's been in there for a while.
What now? Ooh. Wow. Wow.
Moose is a great heel. All right, they gotta get a tag here. Finally, he gets over to the corner, makes a tag. Jeff Hardy now in there against Moose. Nice jawbreaker from Jeff. Atomic drop. Oh, there we go.
Oh.
And again. Elbow drop. Cover 2. Nope. Moose kicks out. Calling for the fans to get back into it. They do. Delete. 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 Here comes the rest of the system, though, and they stop the momentum. Excuse me, Tazzy. I'm getting a call. I'll be right back.
Okay. No worries. This is a mess in here in the mess in the ring right now. Man, look how tall Moose is to everybody. That's crazy. Oh, look at Slater. Jeff in the house.
So how's it been going?
It's good. It's a good match. You was right. Like always.
What?
Savannah.
Oh, Savannah won?
Yeah. I don't know. You saw Josh coming back.
No.
Josh back. They have a match next week. His last match next week is next week. Him and Eric Young. More likely will be the main event.
Yeah.
Joe just had he had to take a phone call.
I got you. I got you. This one looks like it's been pretty good.
Yeah. It's all over the place. Oh, man.
Jazz was in the Battle Royal.
Jazz was in the Battle Royal. It was kind of a small Battle Royal, by the way. It looked like it was only like 10 people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Whoa! Did you see that?
Yes, that was wild.
What? Did he do a Swanton 360?
That was crazy.
That's insane.
Sorry about that.
And I'm back, so.
Oh, Jeff's back too. Look at
that. Oh.
The Hardys and Leon win it. Jeff, they made a comment before that the Hardys have not lost a tag team match in TNA in 10 years.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
And by the way, you jettisoned right after your pretty much right when your pick to win the Battle Royal won. The pick that you made last week won the Battle Royal.
Of course,
sometimes I do okay.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, Cora cost interference on that. But
well, you know.
Yeah. But it is what it is.
The Josh thing was interesting. We're getting a match with Josh and Eric Young next week for his final match.
That'll be good.
Yeah.
And no better person to have him go against in his final match.
Yeah. And Jazz was in the Rumble.
That's what I saw James say that.
Yep. Yeah, it was cool.
Man.
Core Jade was on commentary for the Battle Royal as well. Yep. Yeah, it was a good match. It was a good match. Jeff will never get away from the. He's got the pen for TNA.
There he goes.
James making rhymes too. James rhyming. He's rhyming.
He's a poet and didn't know it.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
He's a poet and didn't know it. Okay. Oh man.
That's great. That's an oldie but a goodie.
Man, I wish they made headphones for people with big heads.
Yeah.
That actually work.
Yeah, that's probably what I got the headset for. The funny part is Conrad told me about these headphones afterwards, but he said these are good headphones and they're pretty good. They're pricey, but I had no problems with them. And they're wireless. I literally could go take this and go to the to the kitchen.
Man.
And do what I gotta do. It's perfect for like when I was doing the watchalongs for football. It was like, oh, I'm not gonna be just sitting here watching football. It's kind of hard to do.
Yeah, it is. That is.
Actually, I forgot to tell people this. So we're going to do the college football next year, and Jeff suggested this to me too. So we are bringing back Cooking with Tazzy. And all those Cooking with Tazzies is actually going to be premiered on the halftime shows. So I figured that would be the best way to do that. And then we'll do standalones, have it standalone too, but it'll premiere on that show, and then I'll do another one for the rest of everybody else who don't watch college football.
Defcon says, will a TNA wrestler win WWE gold first or WWE superstar win TNA gold first?
It's a good question.
Yeah, it is a good question. I don't know.
That's a sell or no sell question.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of is. James, I want that juicy shack meat, red letter medical.
The heck?
I don't know what that means. I'm kind of feeling weird that I actually read that out loud.
I mean, come on. You know how our streams go.
I
expect the bot at any time now.
Yeah, and Uh-oh.
Oh.
What?
Everyone's yelling and nobody's listening. Right now, you're good hands, but I believe you can be great hands. Oh, Mustafa doing a little recruiting. And who's this? Who is that? Is that Tessa? Who is this? Who's he talking to? Is this Tessa?
Who is that?
I don't know. Oh, it's Tasha Steeles.
Oh.
Oh my God. Because Mustafa recruits her. Said, you don't deserve that. You're a good person. Oh, man. He's starting a faction.
I love it.
Oh, man. Yo.
Mustafa for president.
Oh, man. That's going to be awesome. That's going to be awesome.
That's good stuff.
Very good.
Let's go.
That's going to be amazing.
And let's go with this one too.
Matt Cardona, baby. Any Bay updates? No, I haven't read anything recently. No. James says, I'm so down for this. Yeah, imagine the good hands, Mustafa Ali, and now Tasha Steelz. I like it. I like it.
All right, I'm trying to go back and find that question. Whose question was that?
DEFCON.
All right.
It's highlighted in the chat.
Okay, good.
Yeah, dude. Mustafa, the good hands, Tasha Steelz, and maybe someone like Jake something. Yeah, look. Yeah, I mean, that's going to be awesome. Mustafa is the perfect person, too, as the guy to recruit, the guy to bring people in. And that fits that persona that he has. So that's perfect. That's perfect. Mike Santana.
Yeah, this Ali thing has me thinking.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a perfect faction to go up against the system too.
Yep. Agreed.
Go against the system?
What if he were able to do like the surveillance stuff that we know that they were trying to do in WWE with the hacker storyline before that got ruined by what we got? What if they're able to kind of go in and do something like that?
Funny, when I first saw the saw the thing on NXT last week, I was like, he could be doing that. He could not be coming back right here just to be doing some stuff there. I'm like, no, it's not him. But I thought it was him. He could definitely possibly do that here.
Yeah.
Just the way he's doing that. He first did with the good hands, and he did with Tasha. It's like kind of like what he was doing, like showing, like, hey, I'm showing you something.
Yeah. Do you guys remember the 2020 Money in the Bank, the one that was in the headquarters?
Oh yeah.
The
COVID one, yeah.
Yeah, you're like, I know it's difficult to remember or want to remember or revisit stuff from then, but that was such a fun and crazy PLE. But I bring that up for that reason, is that they showed a teaser of the hacker. And you remember how they were taking all the clips of different people's social media and like backstage stuff and all of that.
Yep.
And I saw that and I was like, man, to know what we were hoping it was and then to know what it turned out being, man, that was one of those ones that if we could get a redo with it being done the right way, I think it'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah.
That was when they were climbing up to the top of the roof and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yep.
Climbing
Ray got thrown off the building.
They killed Ray.
We got a lot. Look, some of that cinematic stuff was fun.
It was fun.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun. They really did try to make the best of it. Given the circumstance, and they did a good job. Except for the eye for an eye thing.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
I think I still have that picture somewhere.
Seth lost an eye. Oh no. Yeah, that was pretty bad. What was that other pay-per-view we watched, Jeff? That wasn't the WWE one. That was the cinematic pay-per-view.
Are you talking about EC3's Control Your Narrative?
Yes.
Yeah, that was good.
They
That
were
was real
awesome.
good.
They were really good, man. If you put the Goonies chase music in the background of the HQ ladder match, it works. LOL. Women's Money in the Bank when Asuka won, yeah. Deanna, I wish the director of Authority, Atai Santino Morello, would put Tessa Blanchard versus Masha Slamovich. Not one, but two murders. They still haven't arrested Baron Corbin.
Yeah.
Pandemic era wrestling did suck, but I'll never hate on it because we still had it during the time. Yeah, no, that's true.
Yeah.
We won Chelsea. Did I hear that right?
Yeah, you did hear that right.
Okay, I'll make sure I heard that.
Wow. Whip into the ropes. Fun fact, I just signed up for a free trial of TNA Plus and I have Access TV.
There you go.
May as well. They're giving it away for free for a month. Why not?
Yeah.
I kind of feel pretty bad for Asuka, man. Are you reading all that stuff about her?
Yeah.
Oh, that's horrible.
Is that the stalker thing or something?
Yeah, that's horrible, dude. Yep. It's a shame crap like that has to happen.
Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. All right, question for you guys in the chat. Does Cardona end back up in WWE? And I'll put a time frame on it. I'll say before the end of 2025.
Yes.
I mean, it would make sense since Chelsea's there. They kind of like to do that. I don't know. Cardona kind of likes his whole thing where he can go anywhere he wants. But, sometimes that gets overcome by wanting to be with your significant other. So, yeah, why not? I can see it.
And just think what he could do. They could put her. You could put him with Chelsea.
Yeah,
her characters are like fit for that.
WWE does like those big social media presences too, and he's very active in those things. App State fan. I'm new. What do you think about Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling returning and coming back and being run by? Yeah, well, we didn't get to see the last one that he did. We were going to do a watch along for it, but we didn't get a chance to do it. Good for Scott, man. I mean, why not? Why not? He's getting some pretty good wrestlers up there and good matches. That's why I was kind of saying earlier that maybe Josh might want to work with Scott doing that. So who knows, man? Hey, look, any wrestling is good wrestling as far as I'm concerned. And the card he put together for the last one was pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, and we know Scott has a great track record and how things were under Scott and TNA and Impact. So I'm all for it. I'm all for it. We get to see matches that we didn't think we'd get to see. So that's another good thing too.
Yeah. Plus some of the people who we haven't seen necessarily in a while too on TNA, like Johnny Swinger, guys like that we haven't seen for a while are wrestling with him now. So Derek said, I haven't seen anything giggity worthy tonight. Any requests? James said, are you feeling okay? Yeah, right. How could we be this far into a show and you haven't done that yet?
We're almost at the main event and we haven't gotten any.
Jeez, man.
I think because of the type of matches we've been getting today. Besides the Battle Royal match.
Matt Cardona with close. Wow, very close. Sorry, I was distracted by the NFL. Oh, I was wondering where we're getting all these announcements for the NFL in the chat. Yeah. You guys are man. You guys, so many of you guys in the chat are like football addicts. I don't know what you're going to do when the Super Bowl's over. You're all going to be in trouble.
Oh, that's right. You got the other football league that's about to be.
Oh, God. Scott Demore's next MLP shows happen the weekends of Sacrifice. Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
We were thinking about trying to do a watch along for the next one, but
yeah,
that's the same weekend. That's a big weekend, so.
Wow.
Because I think we even said there's an NXT show that weekend as well on Sunday.
Yeah. I love the game. Been playing it my whole life. My gaming will go up during the off season.
Same here. That I was just about to say. In the off season, I play Madden.
Yeah.
I've lost my desire for football since my team sucks so bad. Now I'm a basketball and baseball fan because, both my teams are in very good positions to win championships. Jerry Jones kind of ruined it for me. Axiom is on Access TV. Marketing makes itself. That's very true. James, what do you think about the Hardys and Leon Slater's face paint? Football is on every day. Watched the and new horror movies lately. Yeah, look, I get it. I'm watching the Super Bowl for the movie trailers this year, which I've been doing since '95. Watch any new horror movies lately? No, I haven't. I'm gonna watch Hard Eyes. I definitely want to see that. And then and then of course the Final Destination thing got advertised and stuff too. So I think it should be a pretty good year. Like I said earlier, for horror movies, I want to see Nosferatu, and I haven't gotten to see it yet. I don't know if it's streaming anywhere yet. I don't think so, but I want to watch that. Did you see the trailer for the horror wrestling movie Dark Match? Oh God, no.
Chris Jericho movie.
Okay. Nope. I'll probably be skipping that. He doesn't have a great track record for things that he's been doing lately.
All right, you guys want to see something funny?
Yep.
The sheer audacity of just being able to
do Nick and Ryan implode.
So this hold on, let me turn this down so I don't hear myself. But this is called the Chewy Cam. Because Chewy's just hanging out under here. Can you guys see him?
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to remove can the folks out there see him?
No, I doubt they can see him because he's only on the bottom screen underneath the
All right,
the thing.
Let me add him let me see if I can add him to the.
He's going to add Chewy to the broadcast?
I'm going to add Chewy to the broadcast.
Nice.
I don't know.
I'm going to do it. Here, I can do it for you.
You can do it?
It's saying add to stage. Well, now it says he's added, but it says... Now it's saying remove. It was saying add to stage.
Hold on.
I think you got him in.
I got him. There we
go.
The sheer audacity of this dude. Chewy Cam.
Where is he? Underneath your desk?
Yep.
What breed of dog? It looks kind of like a cocker a little bit.
He's a Papillon.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want a dog so bad, but I can't because I leave for spring training for 2 months.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard. I would have to figure that out.
You'd have to have a dog sitter.
Yeah.
This is an ad for next week. So Josh and Eric Young. Frankie, one-on-one with Sami Callihan.
Gee, I wonder what the main event is.
Zaya Brookside and Cora Jade. And the World Championship, Masha and Savannah. And Joe Hendry against Jake something. Wow. 2 titles on the line next week. 2 titles up for grabs. Ariana Grace is at the booth.
Shocker.
Jeff said he's not peaceful. He's a wild and crazy dog. I had to do the Saturday Night Live thing there. We're 2 wild and crazy guys. That's a game for all of you. He's playing a role at the moment. Yeah, AB, someone mentioned it earlier in the chat. It's sad, but she lived a very long life. That's quite a long time to live. I think they show 102. Nick Nemeth is here. Now, you know who I haven't seen tonight? Heather. I hope Heather's all right.
By the way,
Yeah. Go ahead, Tess.
By the way, speaking of NXT, I completely forgot about this. I know everybody asked me about the Evolved show. We are going to do it, but I got to do it when I'm available. So we'll do it. We're going to do it sporadically within the next 6-7 months, and then we'll fully do it once the baseball season over. Does that make sense? I know everybody wants to do that.
That's the one that's on Tubi.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I have to do it because that's technically NXT. Nice logo, by the way.
I vote for NXT team. He's 4 going and 5 been to a few homes before coming to ours. What a card next week. I cannot imagine what we'll get at the live Impact.
Yeah, that's going to be.
That's Orlando.
That's going to be good.
Jason says, how old is Chewy? Is he a rescue? My family rescues dogs. I even had 2 cats I fostered for a while 2 months ago. That's nice of you, dude. My dog's a rescue also. I've had her for 9 years. Rescue dogs are very, very, very grateful. My daughter has a rescue dog as well. And they're usually just very, very grateful to have an actual home.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they should make a successful title defense is more important than championships won. Championships won also highlights how many championships lost as well.
Don't tell that to Ric Flair.
Right?
16 times. That means you never mind.
It means he lost 15, right? Yeah. At least.
At least.
Yeah, tell that to Charlotte then.
Well.
She's she's at 13 now. I didn't realize that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Crazy.
There was talk about her possibly being the one to beat her dad's record.
Stay tuned.
Ariana calling Fraxiom her best friends, like she doesn't say that about everyone in NXT. All right, so we're at the main event, guys. It's the Nemeth brothers against Fraxiom. Charlotte did once have an undefeated streak in pay-per-views, but that ended a few years ago. What do we think about Mercedes Moné holding 4 titles? I'll be honest, man. I don't watch AEW. I haven't seen it in a long time. So didn't even know she had 4 titles.
I'll say at some point they probably need to spread the wealth a little bit. Nothing against her, but I just think for me, just me personally, I think she's very talented. I think she's great at what she does, but she's just not. It's just not connecting for me right now with her. So maybe she needs to be in the chase for a title as opposed to holding all the titles. But that's just me. I'm weird like that.
Yeah, she's a little off. I don't know what it is. I'm trying to figure it out. I mean,
Yeah.
like it's not hitting like it was when she first came to WWE. That makes sense. It's like everybody was on her side, even though she was a heel at the time. But everybody was on her side, so something's not clicking.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think the way they brought her in was fine. I mean, I love the direction, the CEO and kind of the whole gimmick, but I don't know. I think after a while, it just became like, because she's so well known and has been where she's been, let's put some gold around her. And I mean, I get it, but it's got to be more to it than that. It's just not quite hitting the same way, like Tazzy said.
Yeah, I agree. To be quite honest, AEW in the past few months hasn't been well up to greatness. Lori's here. We're getting a drive-by. Lori. Yeah. What's up, Lori? How are you?
Man.
Mercedes Moné hype cooled down faster than Disney Plus hype. Man, Disney Plus is going to go as Marvel and Star Wars go. And if neither one of those is really going at the time, it's not really going to probably go that much.
So even though I have a new soundboard, I still have the engine rev. So
hey, there you go.
Now, that's a nice one.
Caps game went off, and I just saw you all were still on, so I figured I'd drive by. Nice to see you, Lori, as always. You missed Josh. So Josh's last match, Lori messaged me earlier about that. Josh's last match is next week. Next week against Eric Young. Officially in TNA, so that is Josh's last match. So you'll have to come out. Disney Plus just lost 700,000 subs. Oh well, what are you gonna do? I'm sure they can. They're a big enough company; they can overcome it.
Hey,
they're gonna have a better year this year. They've got some good stuff on there right now. That the Spider-Man animated series is excellent, very very good.
Hey,
I love it.
I still watch DuckTales on it.
Yeah, I look. They're like I said, they're going to go as Marvel goes and as Star Wars goes. So that's their big two things. Marvel is going to have a much better year. They've got 3 movies coming out. One is a big one, and then they've got some cool series coming on there too. So perhaps some of you in this chat that watches AEW as well. No, other people watch. Jeff's watched it.
Yep.
Yeah. I watch it.
I watch it. I just don't watch it live, but I watch it weekly. I just don't watch it. I can't watch it live, so
I watch it live, but I do. I play with my TikTok at the same time.
Well, that's what I'm saying. No judgment. I watch it when I know I'm gonna have time to be able to like really pay attention because I'm the same way. I've gotten very distracted, especially with the last maybe 6 to 8 weeks. So I said, instead of me trying to, I just don't watch it live. So I mean, it's better for me to kind of digest and watch it the next day. Works better for my schedule.
Oh, well, this makes sense. Disney Plus lost their subscribers because they increased their prices.
Oh, well.
Did they really?
Yeah. They increased the price. That's why they lost subs. I mean, come on. That happens all the time. Netflix did the same thing. Netflix increased their prices and they lost a crap ton of subs. That's going to happen every time they increase prices.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why they increased from with ads was $7.99 to $9.99, and ad free went from $13 to $15. So they increased their prices by $2. Of course, they lost subs, and that's always going to happen when anyone increases prices. YouTube TV, everyone's doing it. Everyone's doing it. Yep. All the streaming services are doing it. I've had YouTube TV now for 4 years. That just went up by like, I think that went up by like $10. So everywhere is increasing prices. And
you guys remember when YouTube TV was only cost like $49, I think, or $39? I was like, oh, this is perfect. And you got everything too. That's crazy.
Guys, all I will say is this, is if you live in the United States, don't say I didn't tell you so. Prices for everything are rising. But what were we promised? I'm not going to go there. Mm-hmm. But just saying. Just saying. So, you know how much the prices of eggs are going to start climbing now with the bird flu stuff and everything going on? They're going to be more expensive than they ever were. Mm-hmm. Yep. I love the Disney Plus, Hulu, ESPN Plus triple play.
Sometimes I feel like I'm watching that movie when I'm watching the news.
I hear you, dude. Purge, baby. I know. I agree. Jeff, how about that time? And this is actually a fun memory of Jody. How about that time that Jody shared that clip of the Purge show and the DJ was talking, and honest to God, it sounded just like me.
Yeah.
I literally had to go back and listen to the clip like 5 times.
Yeah.
It's and I've never seen the TV show. So she watched it all the time. And I remember she shared that, and I'm like, oh my God. It was uncanny how much it sounded. I'm like, did they steal my voice? It literally sounded just like me. There was a thing where the DJ was like making an announcement in the city, and you can hear him like talking over the thing, and I'm like, oh my God, man. Mm-hmm. Any day we'll be hearing that siren for real. Let's hope not.
Hope not.
Between that and between that Civil War movie that came out just a little bit ago, yeah, that's some scary stuff. Yeah.
And you saw that movie on Netflix that, well, I forget what it's called. It's got Julia Roberts and Mahershala Ali.
Oh, yeah.
You saw that one.
Yeah.
That one was wild too.
Yep. Was that the one where they with the summer? Was that the one with the summer home that they rented the? I don't know. I'm thinking of something else. I think. But
yeah.
No, I did see the movie with Julia Roberts. I have to look that up now.
It's like everything. Hold on. I'm going to find the name of it.
I'm going to look it up too. Yeah. Leave the World Behind.
Yep. There you go.
Yeah, I watched that. Yep. Yeah, that's another one. Yep. Baron Corbin's wrestling in New Japan, but has been wrestling in GCW. Yeah, he's been all over the place. So here's the question. When we hear the Purge siren, are you 1, securing your house and riding it out, or 2, going hunting? Well, Lori, I over in the corner right next to me here, I have, let me see if I can, hold on. I have Lucille here, which is real barbed wire. So I have that, and because you got to have practical weapons, because guns will run out of bullets. And hold on, I have this. I have my Jason X machete. So I have that. I know that everybody has a Lucille, Lori, but how many people have a real one? They work well in a zombie apocalypse because, like I said, you're going to run out of bullets eventually. You got to have something that doesn't use bullets. Guns are great, but man, you're going to run out eventually.
Mm-hmm.
So got to have a wired covered bats work very well. I have a list ready. Start saving some canned goods, Jeff, like our parents used to.
Yeah.
Stocking up, putting those canned goods away. A lot of that Chef Boyardee ravioli and stuff like that, man. Just start stocking that stuff up. I'd rather get a Janice. Tag into Ryan Nemeth. The brothers are working pretty well together.
They are.
I mean, until that little move right there by Ryan, that kind of reminded me a little of Val Venus. How much ravioli do you need? I love canned ravioli, dude. I do. I can eat that every single day. I've loved that since I was a kid. My mom bought it for us all the time because it was just cheap. And between that, SpaghettiOs, the SpaghettiOs and meatballs. I used to love Raviolios too. They were my favorite, but they don't make them anymore. And the SpaghettiOs with hot dogs. I could eat any of that. My dad used to tell me they're like military rations. You can eat them cold. You can pop the can open, just eat them cold. They don't have to be heated.
They don't.
They call me Happy Gilmore because I'm teeing off with my golf clubs, Jeff said. Man, you don't know that ravioli came in cans?
Oh.
Dude, where do you live, man? You must have seen ravioli in cans. I thought they were universal all over the world, pretty much. Don't you have that in Australia? I was going to say, you got to have that, man. They have that everywhere, dude. That's like Chef Boyardee is like a world-renowned thing. That's everywhere.
Beefy.
Yeah, James has it. Like, that's everywhere, man. Ravioli's like canned ravioli is like a staple. The only one I didn't like, and I think at one point I did like it, was the actual spaghetti. But the reason I didn't like it was because I was eating it in a bowl one day when I watched the first Evil Dead for the first time.
Oh, no.
Very bad. Very, very bad. I immediately put down the bowl of spaghetti and I never had it again. I'm a beans and toast guy, I guess. Now, see, I've never had beans and toast. Stouffer's is the only acceptable knockoff Italian pasta and lasagna. I'm going to say Matsu Joe's this May, Eagles. Do you know what I think sucks too? You're mentioning Italian food. You know who is really disappointing now is Olive Garden. It is just not good, man. I don't know what happened. They used to be like the go-to Italian place, and it's awful now. Oh, almost new champs. Wow, that was close.
Very close.
I used to love Olive Garden, man. I loved that. I would go there get soup, salad, and breadsticks.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
And I loved it. But now it's so bad. I don't know what happened. My wife got me, we went there and ate, and it was terrible. And then she went again with my daughter and brought me home because they have that like little take-home things now, meals that are already pre-made. The pre-made take-home meal was better than the one I ate there. I was like, what the hell happened, man? It is. It's so bad now.
My kids love it.
Go ahead, what?
My kids love it, so it's just.
Do they? Yeah, I don't know what
it's just not the same.
And I don't order anything fancy. I usually get like chicken Alfredo.
Yeah.
And there's really not much you can do to ruin that. But the last couple of times I got it, that sauce was horrible. It was bland. The chicken wasn't cooked right. Like it was just terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, going for a ride. Superplex off the top rope. This is going to do it. Ryan's going to take the pin. 1, 2, yep. No. Wow. Nick Nemeth stopped the pin. Damn, I thought it was over. I just searched the grocery store site and there are several ravioli can options. I wish I knew it that earlier in life. Dude, you got to try it, man.
Oh my God.
You got to try it to get the Chef Boyardee. You got to try it. You got to try it, man. There's regular and there's mini. They have mini raviolis and they're regular size raviolis. Okay, I'm out. Enjoy the rest of your night. See you, Lori.
See you, Lori.
Ryan Nemeth just brought a chair into the ring and screwing everything up here. They could have had a pin here. Oh man. Ryan kicked his own brother out of the ring and he went to bring that chair in, which was just dumb. Oh, the brother breakup's going to happen. The brother breakup's going to happen.
Ooh.
Great match. Yeah, it actually was a really good match. I don't know what the hell's went through Ryan's head to bring a chair into the ring when they were so close to winning that match.
Yeah, a mental lapse.
Yeah, he definitely had a mental lapse there.
A brain fart, if you will.
Ryan's a moron. That'll explain it too. Well, there you go. Fraxiom retains in their second match in a row at TNA, and that is going to wrap the show for tonight. So, yeah, I can't imagine Nick is going to be too happy with his brother. After that little display that took place there, I can't imagine he's going to be too happy with him. Kind of cost him the titles there. Oh, man. Good stuff. Joe, they literally have stuff that's like 90% THC. I'm sure it is, but it tastes pretty darn good. And listen, if you're in a zombie apocalypse or you happen to be in a purge, and that's the only thing available, and it's canned, and it'll be good forever. Like literally, that'll survive as long as a cockroach does. Then, it's going to taste pretty darn good to you. THC or not. Oh, man. Chef Boyardee is not an option in Australia, but I'll try the Heinz and Campbell's. Campbell's would be probably a good equivalent. The Heinz one I've never had. The Campbell's one I think I've had at some point. Report next week. Yes, you must report back next week with your review. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. If brains were taxed, he would be due a rebate, says James.
That's like, I'm gonna start using that.
That's a good one.
That's a good one because that reminds me of the one that my granddad said. He said that if he would tell people as an insult, if they took your brain out and put it in a bee, it would fly backwards. So
I love all those, dude. We could do a whole show about old folk sayings. Like my dad used some weird ones, man. When my dad would get angry, he like when I was younger and he'd get angry at me. Oh my God, the stuff he would say. The one that I remember very fondly because he said it a lot was, "Your ass is grass and I'm the lawnmower." He would say it all the time to me, all the time. And I was all the time, whenever I do something dumb or something stupid, or I was in big trouble. Yeah, I would get that one all the time. My old man would say a lot of things, man.
My favorite one was a big dog bark with a puppy dog ass. That was my favorite one.
Yeah, that's a good one. And how I used to hear my old man curse when he got in traffic in the car, and road rage. I got my road rage from my dad. For sure, because now I have it. And my dad, oh my God, riding with my father in the car, oh, the stuff you'd hear. My friends would love to go with him. Like my friends would be in the back seat cracking up, laughing every time. Oh man, good stuff. All right, guys. Yeah, let's everybody rate the show. Let us know what you thought of the show tonight. Give us your scores. We'll do the same. And then we are gonna get out of here. Again, don't forget. We're going to record an episode of Between the Ropes. We're going to record an episode of Between the Ropes. I'm getting tired now. And we're going to have it out this weekend. So don't forget to check it out. Whenever you get the leisurely time to do so. Obviously, we all know everybody's going to be doing Super Bowl and Super Bowl Sunday. So, but yeah, enjoy the Super Bowl. Obviously, for those of you who are Eagle fans, I'm not going to wish you luck, but I'm sure you will, I will be rooting against your team hardcore because I can't stomach when Philadelphia teams win anything. It's just very, very nauseating for me and living in this area and seeing that. So, all right, Tazzy, we'll start with you, man. What is your score for the show?
Well, I almost did I always did the Hawk there. You're like, well,
that's a good
we need
one.
to kitchen. We need a kitchen. No, just kidding. The show was good. I like the show. I like the storytelling. The storytelling today was insane, and the matches in there was the psychology and all that good stuff. You see how I remixed it? was insane
I
today.
see what you did.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm very intrigued about the Mustafa Ali.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun, man.
It's gonna, you know.
Yeah.
Savannah Evans and Washington next week, and it's gonna be very interesting. We got some different matches. I don't remember Cora Jade versus Asaya Brookside ever, so that should be a very interesting match. So I'm going to give this a 9, the normal 9 for tonight because it's NXT. I mean NXT and TNA together. What we do?
Yeah, I think that sounds about fair. I think I always love to see more Santino on the shows because he just cracks me up. But yeah, the faction that Mustafa Ali is building is looking really good. I'm really excited for that, especially look, Tasha is a star, and Tasha I think she'll benefit from something like that, and being in a faction and stuff like that. I think that's going to be really cool. Jake something and Joe Hendry next week. We got 2 titles on the line, and then of course Masha as well going up against Savannah Evans. I mean that's going to be very good also. So yeah, I thought this was good. We got the concert. I was a little disappointed in the women's thing. I thought there was going to be more. I thought there were going to be a lot more women in that match. But whatever. I thought it was good. We had some good wrestling. Matt Cardona showed out. I thought that was a really, really good match between him and Santana. And then of course we're going to get Josh's final match next week on TNA going up against Eric Young. So I'm going to give it a 9 as well. I think I would agree with that. Jeff, what do you have, man? I know you couldn't get to see the whole thing, but
yeah, I mean, from what I saw, I'm going to give it a 9. Thought it was a really good show. The parts that I was able to watch. I mean, the main event I thought was really good.
Mm-hmm.
We love tag team wrestling, so
yeah,
anytime it's done well, it's always a delight to see. I actually found a sound on my board for AB Jobson. Can I play it?
Sure.
Smoke weed every day.
All righty then. Wow. I don't know what else to say. On that note, AB has a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 for Dylan, 10 out of 10 for Arthur. A 9 out of 10 for Chris. DRO says 9. Matthew says 8. Eric says 8. James has road rage and doesn't drive. App State fan says 10. Andrew says 9. Christopher says 9. 9 for the show tonight says Damien. 9 out of 10 says John. LFG Kendrick. Andrea says 10. 8 out of 10. Really good apart from the terrible battle royal. Joe hates the Eagles. I do. Yeah, I do. Arthur says 10. 9 out of 10 for John G. How many points do I think the Chiefs will be? I think it's going to be a very close game. Either way. I think it's going to be a very close game either way. I at least I hope that's true. But I think it's going to be a close game. I think it might come down to the last drive. And yeah, it should be an entertaining match. Entertaining game. OMG, Jeff. OMG, that was good. TNA was 9.5, says Little Silver. And 9.25. Oh, there's Heather. No, it's all good. We were wondering where you were.
Yeah, we were thinking about you.
Need a night to myself. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Have a good night. Yeah, you too. Eagles by 10. I don't see that happening at all. I'm ready for WNBA. Let's go with the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. All right, guys, that is going to do it for us for tonight.
And before we go, that is not me saying go do it. It was a song. Tazzy, tell them who the song was by.
Oh, that's a classic Nate Dogg right there. Well,
Exactly.
There's multiple people on that actually.
Yes. Yes,
Ooh,
but
wee,
Nate
every day.
Dogg, the late great Nate Dogg. So,
Nate Dogg, my favorite.
Jeff was not promoting it, is what he's saying.
Yes,
That's a disclaimer. Although I will say that since we've been talking about Chef Boyardee a lot, hey, if Chef Boyardee listens, we would love to sponsor you, and I would love all the ravioli you could send me. So just saying. All right.
especially in light of current world.
Yes. Yeah, you could literally send me cases. Send us cases over of Chef Boyardee,
Cases.
and we'll promote your food.
Yes.
But yeah, for sure. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subbed and you're new to the channel, please make sure you do. Drop a like on the stream before you leave tonight, please. That helps us out big time. Hit the notification bell to be notified about when we have that future content, and watch for the episode of Between the Ropes. That'll be out over the weekend. Have a great rest of your night, a great rest of your week. And please stay safe, be kind to one another always, and hopefully we will see you all for the next episode of the Insiders Watch Alongs. Have a great night, guys, and we will talk to you all soon. Good night, everybody.